Hi, everyone. Well, let me see. I got a couple things here that I did. Let me see. Just found it. I got one little bubble that took a chunk out of this. This one's mine. But I got some UV resin, so I'll go ahead and just fill that in and UV it. So I'll fill out that little lip petal there. I don't even know if you can see it, but it's missing a little hunk. Don't even know if there it is. So I'll fill out that little hunk and UV it. And that is just because I felt it. You can hardly see it from the top. But I love this little thing. I love the colors. This is Cindy, by the way. This is Love and Sparkles. This is Cindy. Show you some resin pieces. This is Gold Flake, and it's got some rose red and some turquoise, and then some royal down the bottom. And it's a ring holder. And that way, when I'm doing resin or I'm painting, because I painted some more in my bedroom, and that way, put your pop your rings on there. And I'm going to have to flat sand the back of this. I'll just put some sandpaper down. It's got some gold flake on the back and flat sand the back. And then I did put some on the top. Got a few little places where the gold flake, I put gold flake in it, by the way. So it's got gold flake in there, and you can feel a few pieces of it sticking up, but not too many, not too bad. But this is the Psyche's Dream Tray. I only was able to make one. I only had enough leftover drills to make one. So this is the Psyche's Dream Tray. Drink a tray. So this is what it looks like. My super shiny, sparkly. And I put gold flake in it. So that's what that looks like. And now, I got her done, and I do have an appointment with my doctor this week, the day after the eclipse. And of course, the eclipse is right here. So traffic is going to be horrendous. And I said that I didn't go live yesterday, day before, because my mental health was crap. Well, it started last Wednesday, because when I went and saw him last Wednesday, I also saw my PCP, and she checked out my abdomen and said, oh. And so she set me up and decided they're going to start working me up for surgery. So I'm looking at another gigantic, enormous abdominal surgery because the abdominal mesh has failed, and I have a brand new one down at the bottom. So they're going to remesh the whole thing and work on the bottom. So big head there. Okay, I knew it was coming eventually, but it's here. And then we went to the haunted hotel, and I got a couple pictures actually where when we were down in the morgue, some creepy looking thing out of the cooler was looking out at me like, "Hi, I'm here." My son, I showed him the picture, and he's like, "Mom, the thing's got eyes and mouth." And it's like, yeah, it does. And I was taking pictures in the mirror, and something was behind me. And then Jim was just showing me his pictures, and he said he took them three in a row, and then there wasn't there nothing there. And then all of a sudden there was a shadow going up the wall in the corner. And he said, "It's not my shadow because it'd be a different way." And behind me, and he said, so it was like going up the wall, it's in the corner. He said, so that was kind of creepy. And it was just, and found out we were in a haunted room when we were on the tour because all of a sudden they're talking about something going on in our room number. We're like, what? We're in that room. So it was just kind of different. But when we were on the way up there, my transmission went out in my car. All of a sudden, it's like throwing every alarm in the world, like translock or traction control off and stable lock off and rotus, what was it? Something else off and this off. And I mean, park assist off, and this off, and this off, and this off. And it was like, oh shit. And then my engine light went on, and this off, and this off. And, transmission oil hot, and idle car. And we had to pull over and wait like 45 minutes for the transmission oil to cool down enough so we could even start the car back up and turn around and start heading home to go borrow my brother's car. And it took us like, oh God, forever to get back home. So luckily I was able to mobile check in, and I called them and they said, well, since you're mobile checked in, you can get here whenever. So it was like 7:30 by the time we checked in. So I had to call and change our ghost tour from like 6:30 to like 9:30 because we weren't going to make it in time. So I mean, it was just crazy. It was bad. It was crazy bad. I mean, my poor stress level was like through the roof. And I called and checked, and yeah, because when I bought my car, I had to buy extra because I put too much down. They wouldn't finance me till I put extra. And so I bought it's actually called a 1,000,000 mile warranty. Look it up on Google. There is such a thing. I bought a 1,000,000 mile warranty. And so it's in the shop right now under the 1,000,000 mile warranty. I have a $100 deductible, but before they can even call the warranty people, they have to do a diagnostic, which is $125. So right now I'm looking at $225. And I said, well, while you have it, my air conditioner does not work. You fill it up, you dye test it, you say you can't find any leaks, but once you fill it up, 2 weeks later, it's empty. It's blowing hot air again. So they were like, oh, well, we'll have to do a dye test and da 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 da. And then we'll notify the warranty people, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's 180. So that's right there, 225 and 180. I'm looking at $400 for my $100 deductible. So it's like, crap, it's like, because I got to get their part, they don't want to pay you just to pay $100 and then to go to the warranty people. They want their part. So I was like, shit, I'm looking at $400 for my $100 warranty. But at least I, have a warranty, because when I called them up and I was like, is it just, maintenance where I have to pay for like, filter and fluids? And he said, what is it? And I told him, and he said, oh, what's it doing? And I told him, he's, oh, no, 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 no. He's like, that's internal. He said, don't even bring it here. He said, take it over to the Shelby dealer. The warranty's covered over there. And he said, actually, we have our warranty too. And as long as you own that car, it's under our warranty too. So just take it over there because, yeah, they're going to have to take it apart and replace parts. And yeah, that car's known for that. Your transmission went kaplooey. And I was like, I mean, my head was just like, so then I had to go buy a battery for my Camaro. And of course, that was the one that the radiator hose went to pooey, and we just got it in with just enough time before winter. So it's showing still not enough fluid in the radiator, and all these other things. So I've got to get it up and road worried because I'm gonna be driving it for God knows how long. So I'm just like, my poor head, my mental was just like a tippity. I mean, it was just like a tippity. And then, of course, I showed you that checkerboard. I'm on the last part of it. I'm fixing to do the back of it. And I told my girlfriend, I said, well, you said you wanted silver and gold. She goes, I meant the glitter inside. And so I was like, well, crap, I thought you wanted stripes. She goes, no, I wanted it inside. And I was like, well, shit. I said, I put stripes. And she goes, no, I wanted it inside. And I was like, well, holy hell. So what I may end up doing is giving this one to my grandkids so they can play checkers, because that stripe thing was like pain in the butt. It really was pain in the butt, and it looks like shit. So, just putting glitter in it might be a whole hell of a lot easier, because that's filling in that square with just gold or red with gold flakes in it. Hell of a lot easier. Let me tell you. Because I tried to make stripes in it. Oh no, let me tell you. That's hard. That was hard. Mega hard. Mega, 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 mega hard. Just doing red with some gold glitter in it. Oh, so much easier. So much easier. Oh, yeah. But I'm at the point now to where I'm fixing to make up. She wants beige for the background. And I'll just make up a bunch of beige with a little bit of it's called diamond dust, and put a little bit of that in it to make it have a little diamondy, a little bit diamondy stuff to the back of it. I don't know who all's in here, but drop a line and say hi, chat a little, chat. But you know, um, so that it's that way. It'll sparkle a little on the back, but it'll cover up all that godforsaken mess back there. Because the checkerboard is definitely one thing you do one thing at a time. I've got a few drills down on the back of the dragon because this is what I'm doing for Nyx's, coming up in May. Because this thing is so god awful large. It's like 100 by 70. So yeah, it's huge. It is mega huge, mega 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 huge, and it's square. So it's going to take for stinking ever and ever and a day and ever and a day and ever and a day. The squares are they little and they take forever. And I'm over in this little corner up here, and I've got like a 1-inch spot done. So I think she'll let me get away with it. I took a picture of it laid out. It's huge. And it took me forever to get it all put out and kitted up. It took me a couple hours to kit it up, actually. It really did. And I'll show you the picture. We got 2.5 walls painted in my rooms, looking good, looking really good. So it's coming along. It is actually really coming along. It is cooking with steam. I was actually planning on doing the back of the checkerboard, dropping that down. I don't know who that is. Vincent, Alabama. I don't know who Vincent, Alabama is, but I'm gonna get rid of it because I don't answer calls, especially when they're from other states, because usually they're scam or trying to sell you something. Um, so got that done. I actually found a couple of from an old wind chime I had, because last night Jim said, "Oh yeah, I found some of your old wind chime." I laid them out there on the table, and so my moon one doesn't have any of the pipes on it, and so I went out and got them, and I'm going to string up the moon one and add those to it. So that'll be kind of cool. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple layers of the thing and put those in there. That way they'll make noise. See what else is new and intriguing. I'll show you the pictures as I get a little bigger further along on this one. Right now I'm just in an area where it's just 939. Big area, 939. This thing's got like 10,000 drills of 939 because there's so much sky. So much sky. And it doesn't come with a whole lot of ABs, but I think for everywhere that looks like it's a star, I got so many of my own, I'll add some extra. I will add some extras. I will add some extras. I really will. I will. And I just really will. Um and I went ahead and thought I'd come on here and just let you know what I meant about my mental health on Wednesday was just, it was crap. I was walking around, I was just in a daze, and it finally hit me. I mean, after everything, it finally, after the car imploding on Saturday, and Wednesday was the day we took it into the shop, and I found out that my $100 deductible turned into like 400. that I was just like in a daze, and I was just wanting to cry all day. I mean, literally cry all day. It hit me that, I was going to have this mega surgery probably within the next 3 months, which is going to entail, probably 3 to 5 months of no driving, no doing anything. Um, I was just really wanting to cry, 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 cry. And I didn't think y'all wanted to see that. It was like me crying and it's not real pretty. It's kind of icky. And I was just in a crap ass mood. So I thought that wasn't real good. It was like, eh. Just really not good. And so, yeah, really kind of crappity acidity mood, I was like, yuck. But, yeah. Oh, and I've got a couple more Timu packages, so you'll have a couple more Timu videos. I do have the video of putting this little wonder together, except for the top part here. I didn't video that. It was just, kind of impromptu. And then, of course, for some reason, I guess I'm going to have to buy a leveling table because my table is like not level. And of course, this is the first one. That's why. But someone told me to charge 15 for them, but this is the first one. So I realized that I'm going to have to get a leveling table because they're not level. So that's going to be on my next Timu purchase. It's going to be a leveling table, which will solve my problem. It's like the thing is, you find out you need to have. It's like, And I'm finding out that people don't find you when you're not at your normal time. Like Wednesdays, I usually get 6 people in here. But since this is a Friday at 10 o'clock in the morning, yeah, not so many. I got one. One's found me, but oh, well, at least I popped on and showed my face. Showed my face, but I'll pop that video up. But I wanted to, because what happened was there was a couple places where the drills, and I found out I'm going to have to really squeeze, 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 squeeze with these drills and drop, 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 jiggle, 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 jiggle to make them not have points and rough edges and everything. Because, and of course, being the first one, I'm going to have to really whack them to get them to lay flat and all that good stuff. And I think what I'm going to do is before I put them down, I'm going to put the gold in first. I'm learning. Gold down first and then put the drills on. And then I'm going to really put them down and pack them on so that they're flat. And I'm going to put them in and really like squish them in and really work on them. So I'm learning. So this one here is going to be unlevel because you'll see it here. Let me see. This side's high. So this one's like really cheap. It's going to be like $7. If I may even make it less. Because this side, like, there's no lip on this side. It's just like right up there. And this side's way down here. Who knows? Maybe I'll even keep this one for myself. And then that way, that I could put like my putty on it. And put your drill. Because that way your stuff don't roll all over. I have a bad habit of like, everything falls off. See, everything's on there now. So my scissors are on there. Everything's on there because that's what these are for. Everything's on there. They won't. So that's because I tumped it over sideways. But this is what they're for. Because that way everything's on that little tray. Tump this down sideways. The purpose of these is so that everything, trying to get this where you can see it. Okay. Let me flip this around backwards. Settings. Camera. Back. Okay. This is what they're for. So that everything can sit on the tray. That is what they're for. That is what they're for. Okay, now get this back up here. And I will be making other ones that aren't going to be just the drill tray with the beads. I'm going to have some that I'm going to make that are going to have little crystals in the corner and be decorative. Because I have so many crystals. You know, they're going to have little crystals sticking up and be kind of like geodes. Because I have a bunch of little crystals, so I can make like little couple of little things of crystals sticking up in the corners, and then a little bit of broken glass and be decorative. Yeah, so. And I'm just going to have my own little resin thing, and then like for people who want like little ring holders, I can make different colors. I can make them on request. First ring. And like this one had like gold foil in it. I got different colors of foil. And I'm going to make one that's longer than this. It's a longer tray. And I saw it, and it's when I make it, I'll show you. It's going to be gorgeous. I saw it. And one mushroom is actually a jar. And you put butterflies in the cap. You put flowers in the cap. You put moss in the cap. And then you put it in like the outer rim of the body. And then you put translucent. And you can put like a greenish color, or light green or whatever. And you make your tray, and you have like you can put like pressed flowers or whatever in the tray. But and then you have other mushrooms, and you put the stuff in them. And then you can actually E6 or UV resin the other mushrooms to that tray, and it makes like a mushroom tray, trinket tray. Because a couple of them open up, and you can put stuff in them, like your rings or your earrings or whatever. Beautiful, gorgeous. Because you got butterflies in there, you got flowers in there, inside mushrooms. Gorgeous. Oh my God, it's gorgeous. I'm gonna try to make that. It's beautiful. I mean, that's beautiful. Oh, it is absolutely beautiful. It is gorgeous. Can't believe no one's talking. Cannot believe no one is talking. No one talking? Nobody's talking. Just talking to myself, evidently. I know someone's here because I see one viewer, but no one's saying hi. Is no one going to say hi? I think I'll stay for 30 minutes, but no one is saying hi. Well, whoever's here, leave a comment in the comments. Now we have two. Hello, whoever you are. It's nice to see you. But I am working on Dragon Dancers, which is big sleepy dragon in the sky, and he's got ballerina dancers on his back. And this will be the next one that'll go up on my wall in my bedroom. And in Love and Sparkle's Facebook group, I will post my progress on my wall. Hi, Sandy. Oh, they had an earthquake in New Jersey? When did that happen? Oh my God. Lord. Lord. We got some gas stations that are out of gas already. Already. I know we had to get gas yesterday because we had to go to Lowe's because my kitchen sink. We thought we could just put putty in it because it was leaking really bad. And he was like, I can't putty this. He said it's stripped out, it won't screw down. So we had to go to Lowe's and get a kitchen drain. And literally, he said I have to get a kitchen drain. And wow, that's crazy. Um, and we stopped at Love's to get gas for cars, not trucks, cars. And it was doing that thing of where it took us like 10 minutes to get gas. And we only got like $20 worth. And it took 10 minutes to get $20 worth. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. And it was Thursday, so you can imagine what it's going to be like the closer it gets to the eclipse. It was like nuts. So when they were saying get your gas and get your food before it hits, the eclipse gets here, they were serious because I know Casey's in town here in Morrilton ran out. A couple other gas stations here in Morrilton ran out. I mean, it's like nuts. They were not joking. So, yeah, that was nuts. That was absolutely nuts. That was crazy nuts. That was crazy nuts. Crazy nuts. So, it was like, wow. It's it's getting crazy out there. Crazier. When I was at Lowe's yesterday, I got that tree in my backyard that we need to drop. And my brother's really weird. He's just really weird. And so I told Jim, I said, while we're here, I said, you know chainsaws. And he was like, wow, they've gone up. And I was like, yeah. And so we found the cheapest one that was a decent one. I said, we'll grab it. I said, because they're only going to go up. I said, I need to get that tree dropped. I said, even if you're not around, I said, my son can run it. And he said, yeah, you got plenty of trees that, if they fall down, they're going to need to be chopped up. I said, yeah. And he said, yeah, so you might as well go ahead and grab one. And so, grabbed the chainsaw. And he said, yeah. He said, this one here, of course, it was only a 16 inch. He said, but an 18-inch can be put on it. He said, I'll run you another $50 for an 18-inch chain. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, that's very important. So it'd be another $50 to grab a 18-inch chain to put on it. But, it can be done. Yeah, I'm fixing to get off and start putting some of my furniture back on the other side of my room in there so I can get some stuff done in there. So, yeah. Okay. So I am going to hop off of here. It's been 30 minutes. At least I got 30 minutes in. So, you saw the drill tray. If anyone's interested in it, I'm going to try for 7. If it doesn't go in a couple of weeks, I might drop it down to 5. So let me know. I'll put it up in my 11 Sparkles group. It's just like my channel spelled, only it's on Facebook. Um, these will go up. I'll make an album for them for the resin things. So love y'all. I will be back next Wednesday, definitely for sure. Um, I just had a lot of big things hit me all pretty much tied in there at once. So I was kind of like wigging. So love y'all. I will be back on Wednesday. I'll have some videos going up. So love y'all. Bye.